YouTube, I'm back in the Carthage campaign. And this is post-patch 9 now, so I did check. The unit statistics did patch forward, so all my units are going to be using the new statistics. I'm assuming the new AI tweaks and other stuff are going to be patched forward as well. We don't really know until we get started and just find out what happens. So we do need to finish off the Seleucids. They've been alive for far too long, I believe. And I was probably near the end of a turn. I do have a veteran to upgrade here. Give me just a moment and we'll go ahead and give him an upgrade. Here's to Phoenicia. Looks like the general can get some retainers. +5 armor for all units. Let's see, Gallic Bard, Morale, Cunning and Line of Sight, Mercenary Hiring Cost. Just gonna scan through these real quick. Oh, +10% tariff income from trade agreements. +5% melee attack skill for cow. Elephants. Authority. Well, I don't see any that's really striking me. I'll just pick this one that gives every unit more armor. And there we go. That's all the upgrades. I do have a number of fleets and armies that have all their movement points, so let's just see which ones these are. So, one in Alexandria. I'm assuming this settlement will be none too happy if I leave it, as it is pretty much completely awash with trouble from Seleucid agents. It'd be nice to see all these Nasamoni's agents actually take some action here and help me out. Check out the stats on these Libyan infantry since they've patched forward. These guys would just beast right through Roman legionnaires right now too. They're up to like Praetorian Guard type status because of all the upgrades. So pretty sweet. Let's go back into my list here. So this army or fleet really shouldn't move. This is the one at Carthage, doesn't need to move. This fleet... don't think it needs to move either. Or yeah, it does. I want to attack that last Sessatani fleet. Let's take it out of Rohard, go into no stance, and see if we can attack this Sessatani fleet. And of course they're right outside the range of my settlement. But we'll just keep chasing them down until we can get rid of the Sessatani once and for all, the Cesspoolatani. Let's see, so the Leviathans are at Rhodes. And I need to take out Pergamum. I'll probably do that with this army there. The army that's in Rhodes I might put onto this fleet here in a moment and sail to Cide, or however you say that, or potentially Salamis as well. We'll just do something to lash out against the Seleucids. I got a ton of money, so I should probably upgrade these ships. Swimming in extra cash is not upsetting me. Okay, Leviathans, Friends of the... no, don't really want to move them. Those guys are okay where they're at. Bane of Rome. Can't really move yet either because that city's still quite upset. Ambassadors of Atlas. Rhodes is still kind of recovering from the whole war struggle there. Want them to stay at Lilybium. Same thing with them. Stay in Carthage. Dido's Faithful, yeah, is camped out in Medlon for now. I can use them to reinforce a civil war if I need to. I've been told that if I remove certain generals to let them go be statesmen before they die, that helps out a lot. And maybe we should do so with this guy because he's got quite a lot of influence. I think I will. So, Sadaka General at Navisos. He's the one that just smashed through the Tribali, I believe. Yep. So let's go into this army. And we'll replace this general. Ha! It says there's no one to hire. So I guess I won't be replacing him. Well, never mind. Let's go ahead and end this turn. And see what kind of action we get here. It is a little late at night, so my bad puns may be a little bit slow, and hopefully my micro's up to par if needed. We'll see. I do see an Armenian army not far outside of in Cairo. And they're going to run away. Sesatani making a desperation assault here. I'll auto-resolve this and put them out of their long suffered misery. Yes, go have a drink at the bottom of the sea. We won't miss you. That should be the end of the Sesatani. May they ever rest at the bottom of the cesspool outside Arce. Nova Carthago. Nova Carthago has honestly been one of the most worthless allies. If I had to betray someone, it would probably be them. Well, of course Alexandria was subverted. But only one subversion. That's really quite amazing. It's completely preventing me from doing anything to the buildings there. It's really quite frustrating. I would love to know how these men are really quite so successful. See if we can manipulate this chump. Thank goodness. At least I might be able to get something started now. Let's see which agents I have. Oh, well, I now have this guy here. Let's see what he's good at. Military fervor. Not much then. Cunning, cunning. Open up zeal for him. And that one, he better not be getting wounded. I'm going to put this guy back into this army for military training. Rhodes is quickly recovering. Let's pull this spy out and go do a little work up here at Pergamum. Looks like the Seleucids may be thinking about marching against Ephesus. Let's see, what would I get to defend it? Very little. Very little. So what we could do... Let's see. Let us take this fleet to Ephesus to help garrison the city. And can I not move this navy? What are the movement points? Okay, so the army's out of movement points. Shouldn't have put them to sea. But I did. So, nice mistake on my part. Just go ahead and get some more food along the way. This army is now going to have movement points. It has one more recruitment slot as well. Wish I had a better unit to put in here. I can't recruit any units. Oh, well, now I can. I don't see why I shouldn't get some elephants. Anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and recruit those units. I'm not too worried about my settlements coming under too much trouble here. There is a Seleucid agent here. Let's see if we can dispose of them or have them join our cause. One of the two. Armenian agent up there too. I don't have another agent in this. Or yeah, I do. I have this judge here.
My deeds will be legend.
Looks like my veteran leveled up here. Wow, I can make this guy quite good at what he does. So I think I will.
How can I serve the people?
Don't know how good this agent's gonna be either. Let me see. Punic culture is having a hard time rising in this faction or in this settlement. or this area, I should say, because of the, let's see, we can go ahead and build the Odeon, get even more public order bonus since we're going to have issues with the
What do you wish of me?
culture. Let's see. You know what, I'm not going to risk this agent getting injured. She's worth quite a lot to me as far as her influence.
How may I serve you?
Let's do some sabotage at Pergamum.
I will see it done.
Opportune failure. That's really quite impressive that I have a spy with that high a level that can't seem to sabotage a building. Depressing, actually. Let's see. I think we were headed towards the Arverni over here. I am. And it looks like they're not going to be able to put up much of a fight, if any. So, here goes the war with the Arverni. I'm going to declare war. Oh wow, they actually have allies. Looks like one of theirs is here. And I'm assuming the other probably somewhere off over here as well. Not familiar with that particular... Yeah, not familiar with this faction. Anyway, whatever. We're going to declare war on them. Not scared of their allies. If I should be, then I'll find out. Let's go ahead and take this province. Numinatia. Or the settlement, I should say. Of course, my elephants got thrashed. Okay. We can convert. Destroy. Destroy. Rebuild those. Let's see if we can do some military sabotage here. I'm going to poison their provisions.
I have succeeded, my lord.
Alright. And this army here should have an interesting shot at Tolosa. The fate of the 8th Legion so often played out here. We'll see how my Carthaginian troops do. The Carthage and Gaul campaign now, I guess. So to speak. Okay, made some good progress there. I wonder if Navisos... Man, this settlement is still really quite upset. Buildings. Oh, it's this... Yeah, this is what you are talking about, having these things really leveled up. The squalor is really quite amazing. We'll just tear that down. I mean, that is some fantastic wealth, but yeah, the public order penalties are also fantastic. And I'm almost finished with the Odeon. If we tear that one down, it should help balance it out. We will see what happens. I'd like to keep that one just because of the massive bonuses that it gives me there. We'll see.
My lord?
Okay. Interesting, interesting. So that army can't move. Let's see, this one at Ankara. We need to start building temple there. Build another agora. Still waiting on movement points. And we already took care of the agent business down here, so slowing down the Seleucid agents a little bit. Here come some of the lackeys of the Seleucid Empire. This Nasamones must have gotten beat somewhere and kicked off their high horse. Let's see if there's any other upgrades that need to be made. Give them formidable fighters. Warrior. And let's go ahead and end this turn. So Macedon's attacking some Odyssean rebels and want me to reinforce with my garrison. I will of course oblige. Auto-resolve that as well, as it's not really a fight we need to get involved with personally. That should help further repair the relationship that I had with Macedon. They've been a pretty crummy client state as well. They haven't really gone out and taken any new territory and helped me out there. But then again, I left them with a pretty crummy city, so I'm guessing that their income is quite limited. And that Seleucid punk over there. Enjoy the raiding, pal. I will get you. I have a particular set of skills. Skills useful for hunting down Seleucid pigs. I'm no Liam Neeson, folks. I am no Liam Neeson. Speaking of, this is kind of random, but have you all ever watched the video on Seedander's channel where he's playing the game The Hidden? I hardly ever watch his videos, but somehow this thing popped up my you might enjoy category or something, and he's playing this game, and one of the people playing it with him, he asked them to pretend to be Morgan Freeman while he's hunting them. It's probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. If you're not averse to the swearing that no doubt comes up later in the video, which I'll warn you about in case it's an issue, it is really, really quite hilarious. Let's see. So Nicomedia is under siege from a teensy little army. I've completed some research, subversion, in Alexandria, of course, and even more Seleucid agents have shown up. They multiply. Rebellion imminent in Asia. Well, good grief. What are you people so dang upset about? Must be, raiding and enemy agents. Okay, I really would prefer that you get rid of this spy. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we need to... No, didn't mean to put him in boats. Can't seem to get things right here, folks.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
I'm getting sick of these Seleucid troops over here, so I think I'm actually going to put the port here, and I'm just curious to see what all is causing the unhappiness. I mean, I have a pretty decent idea, but I'd like to see. Predicted public order. Raiding. And squalor from buildings. So do I have any high level? Yes. Ooh, too many of them. I'm guessing the AI built these. So, tear those two down. Okay, just making sure we don't have any continued squalor due to the buildings here. I guess I should check those AI buildings before I forget about them. We can go ahead and build some farms here in Numinatia. It'll be quite good for that.
My lord.
There is a Gallic agent here.
I will speak with them.
Alright, sweet. Picked me up a
Fight for you, my lord.
Gallic
You have
turncoat.
further orders?
And let's see. This is going to be the last settlement in the area. And there's pretty much no way these clowns can put up much of a fight either. I don't know how my general survives all these battles, but he does so barely. Alright, we need to pick a new line of research. Let's see, minus upkeep for all fleets. 10% battle speed, missile damage, 20% ship health, and 20% ram damage. Good grief. I'll take some of that. That would be nice indeed. Alright, the Sessatani are gone. Tolosa is going to have to wait for the next turn.
None will escape.
Okay, got this fleet here. I'm going to go over here and see if I can pick a fight with any of these areas. Okay, I can't really move this army out of Ankara right now, or else it's going to get really upset too. I wouldn't be able to reach these raiding armies anyway. Iconium. I could go capture this next city, though, and there's really no reason not to. The Armenians don't have any good defense. Man, I'm doing a lot of auto-resolving here, but the AI, I'll gladly fight them whenever I think they're going to be able to put up a worthwhile struggle, which they're not. I do hate how they kill the crap out of my general every time, though. Or his unit, at least. Kill the crap out of. That's an interesting way to say things. And that is one stubborn spy. Let's bring this
Hermes, watch over this traveler.
agent up here and see if we can what we can
I will
do.
find their weakness. My failure
Well,
will surely anger the
at
gods.
least she increased in rank. Gonna have to unlock the zeal tree to make her better at the anti-agent stuff. This spy, probably not so much needed in Pergamum. Let's see if we can take out the Seleucid spy. Alright, sweet. One more agent out of the way.
serve the mighty Carthage.
Alright,
Al-Hamman
done some good work there, I think, to get us ready for this end of turn. Heirs to Phoenicia have some units that need upgrading. Man, gold weapon, gold armor. Fan-freaking-tastic. I love it. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn and see if anybody dares to attack me. Pretty quickly gaining territory here, and I think if I top off the Imperium, it's going to go ahead and trigger that civil war I've been waiting on. I have no idea what to expect, as I've heard just about everything when it comes to the civil wars, and it's hard to say what's going to happen. I haven't had a lot of time to get any specific answers on it. Well, I mean, I say that. I've had time to look at it, but the problem is I can't really see any people who manage to agree completely on it. The Arverni must really be trying to kill one of my generals and then attack me or something. Or just kill my generals. They must have had like 3 or 4 agents going there. This was back when the game, when I started this campaign was back when the game was having like really long turn ends. And so it's something that I've still got set to not let me, you can't change it when you start the campaign, so I have it set to where I can't see the enemy moves at the turn end. So I don't really know what the Arverni were up to, but I'm sure that whenever I get like 10 messages on the next screen that tells me they were subverting and all this other crap, that'll...
A river of goods and coins.
Oh, you finally want to
between
trade
our
with
lands.
me, do you? Heaven forbid you might stop starving to death if I help send you some money. I mean, you are my client state. Help would be nice, rather than sitting there starving to death. That's what I get for thinking it'd be a good idea to subjugate some of these folks. I obviously can't choose allies very well. So an enemy was wounded. Subversion at Alexandria, of course. My spy died up there. Surrender imminent at Nicomedia, I think not. Invasion force lands. That is a lot of agents. Okay. Not much worried about this Seleucid force, and look at these Seleucid agents. I swear they're just coming out of the woodwork at this
My
point.
words are yours to direct. They will be. Forgive me, I have faith.
Well, once again, at least my judge is ranking up. That'll make him better at coercing.
A man has
That
many
spy is
faces.
pretty much worthless.
I am the champion of the gods. They will join.
Alright, got me another Seleucid agent.
Baal Hamon be praised.
And I will do what I can. Chances are pretty low. But whatever.
I have failed.
Alright. Still haven't even managed to tear down the buildings in this settlement. Unbelievable. I have when they subvert, I don't know if it does it on purpose or what, but it keeps your buildings from properly tearing down. It's really, really aggravating. Okay, so this army in Ephesus, which Ephesus is still pretty upset, but capturing Pergamum and putting the Seleucids out of business wouldn't hurt anything. And they have no defense. AI is doing quite atrociously at defending what settlements it has left. My power knows no bounds. I can now have more spies and dignitaries and armies and fleets and edicts. So fantastic. Alright, well, Nicomedia is not about to surrender. Well, apparently it is. There we go. Managed to move my guys improperly, so we chased the Seleucids off of Nicomedia, which is no big surprise. I didn't really expect that was going to be difficult. And this area is still quite upset. Yeah, even with my army garrisoned extremely upset populace. Okay. And we're gonna go... check it out. These guys are so weak that I can auto-resolve with my navy and take their city. Chumps. What a bunch of chumps. We're gonna tear that down, it's too big. Tear that down. And that. And that. Alright. I'm gonna bring this navy around too. See if we can start putting some pressure up here. Look at these Seleucid agents. How many agents can the Seleucids have? I swear. They're recruiting them right back as quickly as I can maim and kill them. Oh, we have slums in Athens. Sweet! Let's see, this building causes a little bit of... Oh, okay, yeah, so... yeah, the town center here is too big, so we'll smush that and it should get rid of some of the squalor there. I'll probably lose some money from doing some of this, but that's... it'll be alright, we'll live. There we go. Still not the full Imperium. I have 6 out of 4 champions, 3 out of 4 spies. That's funny. So you can subvert agents to join your cause, more so than you're allowed to have. And kind of upsetting that I haven't really gotten to fight a battle yet, so I'll go ahead and keep this episode rolling for just one more turn, I think. All these armies have an agent in it. Let's go put him back in military training. There's an Armenian army out here raiding. We're going to need to go take care of them. That's why this province is so upset, actually. Wow. Alright. Oh, we can still issue an edict, and we've got some stuff to upgrade. I forgot. So let's see. Hanno's navigators can be upgraded, so can some of their ships. Ooh, more ramming bonus. Don't mind if I do. And these ships can have their hull upgraded as well. Let's see, this guy can gain some new traits. There's some reason why you're not letting me click on that. Thank you. Assault patrol. Alright. Hamilcar over here. Let's see. What kind of agent is this? A judge? There we go. Yeah, the Gauls are raiding in this province, which is gonna create some unhappy populace as well. Oh, good. Well, we can attack Tolosa. Not much of a resistance, but I'm gonna go ahead and film it just so that I have at least a little battle footage here. And this will be the end of this particular episode. Yeah, but nothing spectacular out of the Gauls so far. They've been a pretty unworthy adversary. I was kind of hoping the Arverni would present a little more of a challenge. Apparently the Marcomanni have been doing better than them. Supposedly, though, in patch 9 there were some improvements to the way the AI handles its food and stuff. We'll see how that plays out. So whether or not all those little things patch forward into a campaign that I started in way previous patches is hard to say. But when I start new campaigns, we'll have the benefit of all those things. But it's not to say that the AI may not patch forward on some of those things. Can I have anything here? Nope. It's apparently either rain or fog. I guess we're going to end up in the fog. And I think I'll come from this direction. I like how my javelin men just said hoplites.
Slingers!
Let's see.
Slingers!
I keep forgetting one of these is a Balearic slinger and one's an Iberian slinger, so I'm used to like control and double clicking, but it's not working because they're two different types of units. Oh, I actually get to leave my swords in formation attack for once. Alright, I don't really need my hoplites on this particular battle. In fact, I probably don't need half of my troops in this particular battle, but we'll just go ahead and move forward, find out where the Arverni are hiding. These Libate infantry will be able to cut them down with relative ease. Even with the upgrades that I have, these late Carthaginian hoplites are pretty ferocious units, actually. The upgrades make a big difference. See some Celtic slingers and skirmishers pouring in back there. See if I can get up here and skirmish with them. Looks like pretty much all the Gallic troops are coming that way. Let's take my noble cat in this direction.
Melee infantry!
And see if we can bring my melee infantry up here. And let's see if we can get my general through over here.
Elephants at the ready! Missile infantry ready!
Don't believe the AI had any cav.
For Balhamud!
So I'll just try and get up here and do a little skirmishing real quick. AI has already dropped a quick reload there. They're gonna come charging at me. So let my skirmishers hurl a few javelins and then I'll get out of here. Oh, I'm not on fire at will, so they're gonna have a hard time doing it.
At the double! Advance at speed! Slingers!
Let's see if we can hit these guys with a volley when they turn around.
Ready! Slingers! Warriors, move out! Balhamud has blessed us!
I'm gonna unload some javelins on these guys. Got my slingers ready to do the same thing. Give these guys a proper thrashing.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, I don't believe the battle was ever outside of our favor, to be quite honest.
Javelin men!
Look at my javelin men just unloading on these guys, slingers unloading behind them. These guys are getting cut down en masse.
My lord! We are at your command! War elephants!
Oh, I can't walk through that gap. That's frustrating.
Elephants!
I really wanted to trample these guys with some elephants.
Javelin men!
My javelin men must have increased number of javelins because they are really going to town on these guys. And it is not upsetting me one bit. Slingers in here too. Let's just kind of watch some of the carnage. This will be fun. Get you some close-ups since I forget to do that in some of the busier battles. So I'll let you watch these guys getting pelted with stones and javelins to my heart's content. Which is going to have to be quite a few. running off back here. Go ahead and
Warriors eager for
scoot
blood.
up a little.
Warriors on Libyan infantry. Quick march. What are your orders? Libyan infantry. Ready. War elephants.
Bring up my elephants.
Javelin men. Quick march. Slingers. Yo. Awaiting orders. Our orders. Awaiting orders. Engage. Libyan infantry. Melee infantry ready. War
Okay.
elephants.
And let's get my elephants in here and just
Awaiting orders.
put these guys out of their misery. There's some Celtic warriors here that need to be reminded that they are cowards in their heart
Is under attack.
and that they're mercilessly outnumbered.
Elephants at the ready. My lord.
Not gonna let those Celtic skirmishers kill me.
Find your fill the skies. Engage.
Yeah, let's see you run from that, you Celtic jerks. Kill one of my elephants, will you? I'm definitely going to be taking that satisfaction out of your dead corpse. So there we go. Able to take them out. Quick 1,500 kills. Hope you all enjoyed that. That's going to be it for this particular episode. Heir of Carthage, signing off for now.